Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys another DC McFarlane figure review on the Black Adam movie, Dr. Fate. Man, oh man, when I tell you I was more excited to get this figure almost than the Black Adam figure itself, just because of his performance in the movie and how cool his character was. I've always loved Dr. Fate, but I think Pierce Brosnan, I think that's how you say his name, he put on quite a performance. And so, without further ado, I'll go ahead and take him off his stand here. Yeah, there. Slide him back. I'm gonna take a look at the packaging and then take a closer look at the figure. The Dr. Fate packaging here is pretty similar to all the other packages we've seen so far from McFarlane. I don't think they're gonna be switching anything up or changing anything anytime soon. But yeah, pretty standard window packaging here. Got some artwork and got the trading card in the back. He comes with a clear flight stand that I'm pretty bummed out is glued to the backing in there. Like they have the plastic sheet kind of wrap kind of over it, gluing it to the paper back there. So that means that in order for me to take it out, I would think I would have to like tear it all the way out and just completely shred the back packaging in there. And I really hate that because I definitely would like to have him on a flight stand. A clear flight stand especially, but as you guys know, or if you've been tuning in and following me by now, you guys should know that I really hate the idea of damaging the packaging. Sometimes I can't help it, sometimes it's avoidable. When it's avoidable, I try to avoid it at all costs. So of course, yeah, for now I'm going to be leaving the trading card and the stand in the packaging because I don't want to damage the package itself as much as possible. But yeah, Black Adam movie, Dr. Fate. Not much going on that side. Got some artwork. Pretty much the trading card is blown up so you can see it. Got his name right there on this side. And that's pretty much it. Not much else going on with this packaging. No more read-ups or anything, I guess, coming out in the future. And let's bring this guy a little bit closer, guys. Focus, focus. Well, that's focusing. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a few of his movie mates. I have the uncloaked Black Adam there. If the camera go ahead and focus on these guys. We have the Hawkman figure. We have Cyclone as well. There it is. Let's focus a little bit now. And we also have Atom Smasher. I don't know if I'm the only person that noticed, but I thought it was pretty funny in the movie how Atom Smasher smashed Black Adam, even though we know it's spelled differently, but everybody says the same Atom. So Atom Smasher smashed Black Adam into the ground and held him there for like a minute or so. So yeah, that was kind of funny to me. He got to do his namesake. He smashed Black Adam. Anyway, yeah, just bringing these guys out. They all look very good together, I must say. They look very well put together. Very movie realistic looking. They look like they belong together, especially these two, the two buddies from the movie. And it doesn't come with any accessories or anything except for, of course, the flight stand that I mentioned. But unfortunately, no interchangeable hands, no alternate Pierce Brosnan head or anything like that. So that kind of sucks. But he just pretty much just comes as a pretty basic figure. But of course, I can't be too mad about that. As far as just looking at the details, he has a pretty nice looking sculpt. Nice textured looking body right there. All the thousands of little holes kind of like just etched into him. Unfortunately, mine comes with like some paint chipping around the wrist. Right there on his joints. Unfortunately, so I got some blue coming through on his wrist right there. Just, I guess, rubbing. As soon as I took him out of the packaging, he started rubbing as soon as I started trying to crack his joints loose and whatnot. But yeah, from neutral poses or whatever, just have his hands down to his sides. You can't really see it, so it's not too big a deal, I don't guess. Pretty much gonna have him like in one of those kind of stances on the shelf, pretty much, like he's kind of conjuring something up. So yeah. But overall, it looks pretty good. I've usually always preferred the helmet to kind of just have the eye holes, the white eye holes, or whatever is the holes in general from the comics or whatever. But they did glow up, like, you know, in the movie where his helmet was laying on the ground and the eyes glowed, and then they disappeared. The helmet disappeared. So yeah, the eyes are there. Just so you know, I guess they rarely just pop up whenever he's powering up or something, I guess, or whenever the helmet is choosing to do something or disappear or do some magical stuff. But yeah, as far as brass taxes go, let's get down to business. Head looks up that far. Got a slight hindrance because of the back of his helmet right there. Not too big a deal. Looks down that far. Side to side motion. Does get a little bit of head tilt in there, so you can get like a little bit of emotions conveyed through the helmet. So nice. He does have the McFarlane wind-up joint right there in the shoulder. Arms move out to the side that far. They are hindered by, of course, this soft plastic shoulder guard piece here, or shoulder dressing here. But they do move all the way around. You just have to kind of finagle it around the shoulder piece right there, the rubber piece. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in very far, so pretty much parallel, always good. Of course, the McFarlane ball joint, as I mentioned before, that is chipping paint that you can rotate his hands on and then get him into a dice rolling motion or up and down motion, flick the wrist, look at the flick of the wrist type of motion. And then you have the upper torso and lower torso pieces that are separate, so he gets to bend that far. If you want to get into a flight pose, maybe. Bends forward about that far, so not really far forward, but it does, of course, get to rotate in the top part and in the lower portion, so you can get them all twisted up if you want to. Kicks out to the side very far. You can get a full split in there, so that's always nice to have. Kicks forward that far. Kicks backward that far. Kicks a little bit further, of course, because it's on like a bit of a wide joint there, so you might have to just push his leg out to the side to get to go all the way around. And also you have the hidden inner upper thigh cut right there, so you get like a little bit of rotation in the inside the diaper up there. That's always good to have. Then you have the double jointed knees, bend in that far. Boot cut, well, no correction, no boot cut, but it does have the McFarlane ball joints right there. That's like a split spherical type shape. Mine's kind of tough on that side. I don't want to crack it on screen or camera right now, so I do it on this side. But yeah, so you can pivot the foot itself on the ankle and get it to move in multiple different directions. So that's always nice. Plus, of course, toe articulation. So yeah, pretty good range of motion. Figure looks very good. Nice range of playability. Of course, it's gonna look good on your shelf as well. For the price point, I think I paid maybe. Come on, zoom out. Or zoom in. Either one, focus. The price point, I think I paid maybe about like 14 or 15 bucks for them. I think I got it from Entertainment Earth. I'm not sure. I know I do remember getting at least 3 Black Adam movie figures from Entertainment Earth. But other than that, I think it's worth the value. I think if I was paying a full price of like 20 plus or 25 almost bucks for them, then I'd be like, no, that's definitely not a good deal. That's more of a loss, a rip off, whatever. But like for that price, definitely feel like it's worth it, especially if you want to fill out your Black Adam shelf. But yeah, as always, appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts. And I'll be back with more McFarlane or DC-esque style videos here in the future. And I'll be getting into a little more Marvel Legends in a little bit. Alright. Thank you guys for stopping by. Later.